Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. My name is Dr. Nitin Choda, and welcome to our channel. In this episode of Ignition Time, I'll actually explore how the premature end of the $300 a week. Remember, 26 states all over the country, most of them Republican states, states with Republican governors, decided to prematurely end the $300 a week unemployment benefits. How the premature end of the unemployment benefits actually helped raise $53 billion for the infrastructure plan. This is not right, but I'm here to report the truth to you wherever the truth might lead us. Welcome to this channel, everyone. My name is Dr. Nitin Choda. This right here is a little bit of information about me. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. On your screen, you'll see a headline from CNBC. States exit from unemployment programs helped raise $53 billion for infrastructure. The new bipartisan infrastructure plan that was revealed recently essentially is called the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, and it has a $1 trillion price tag, and it is partially financed by early withdrawals among 26 states from federal unemployment programs, which officially expire on the 6th of September on Labor Day. Now, those premature exits, that premature termination of the $300 a week, the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, in addition to an improving U.S. economy, according to CNBC, will save $53 billion in 2021 and 2022, with most of the savings this year, according to one report from the Congressional Budget Office. So what's going on, folks? 26 states, largely Republican states, have pulled out prematurely from the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, from the $300 a week. The American Rescue Plan actually intended to offer the federal unemployment assistance, which, by the way, expanded the pool of workers eligible for benefits and raised the aid by $300 a week. The original plan was to offer it through Labor Day, through the 6th of September. However, the early withdrawals from the states and, like I mentioned, an improving U.S. economy will save the U.S. government about $53 billion. What is the bottom line? The bottom line is that money is being reallocated, money is being moved from the unemployed, from the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, from the $300 a week towards infrastructure. The new bipartisan Senate legislation, the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, cites that $53 billion that was saved as a source of funding. This $1 trillion infrastructure plan will allocate money for roads, bridges, public transport, broadband, rail, water, and airports. Here's a quote from Philip Swagel, who's a director of the federal agency, the Congressional Budget Office, and they do cost estimates for things like this. He said this: CBO projected that all states would participate in the programs until September. Now, let's show you a chart on your screen that represents all the states opting out of federal unemployment benefits. 26 states, largely Republican-led states, are ending their participation. Most of them are cutting off all federal benefits, but some of them are only ending the $300 a week unemployment benefit booster. The states that you see in the darker font represent the states that withdrew on either the 12th of June or the 19th of June. As you can see, these states include Arkansas, Idaho, Wyoming, North Dakota, Nebraska, Missouri, Indiana, Mississippi, West Virginia, Alabama, Iowa, and North Hampshire. Now, the states in blue withdrew on a different date. These states include Montana, Utah, Arizona, Oklahoma, Texas, Ohio, Tennessee, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. The states in light blue are withdrawing on the 31st of July, or have withdrawn on the 31st of July. This includes Louisiana. And all the remaining states represented in gray are states that are not withdrawing early. Now, when I mentioned earlier that most cut off all federal benefits, all benefits includes the federal Pandemic Unemployment Compensation, which is a $300 weekly booster, the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program for the self-employed, gig workers, and others, the Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation for the long-term unemployed. Now, Arkansas, Arizona, Florida, and Ohio ended only the $300 a week unemployment benefits early. Here's another quote from Swagel. He said, second, because of the improving economy, the agency has lowered its forecast of the unemployment rate, resulting in fewer projected beneficiaries for the programs that also reduced projected costs. The federal government would save $50 billion in 2021 and $3 billion in 2022, according to the Congressional Budget Office. Now, what is going on here is that Governor Greg Gianforte from Montana, which, by the way, was the first state to announce its withdrawal, this is what he said. Incentives matter, and the vast expansion of federal unemployment benefits is now doing more harm than good. 25 states have followed since. All but one, that is Louisiana, have a Republican governor. All of them ended the $300 a week booster. Most also ended support for the long-term unemployed and others like gig workers, the self-employed and freelancers, all of whom typically don't qualify for state-level benefits. Remember, the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, the PUA program, was set up as a direct result of the CARES Act that was enacted in March of 2020 at the onset of the pandemic. Now, a lot of challenges are being faced by these states. States are saying that there are ongoing concerns related to the pandemic. There are labor shortages. And on top of that, we have a resurgence with the Delta variant. Now, this creates new complications because many individuals are simply not able to work because of childcare issues. Many people have relocated or changed industries during the pandemic. Now, with the $300 a week supplement, almost half of jobless workers make as much or more money on unemployment benefits from their lost paychecks. And this is information that emerged from a recent paper published by JP Morgan Chase. Now, the extra funds had a small impact on job finding among workers, but were not holding back the labor market recovery in a very significant way, according to several economists. Now, we'll provide you with information pertaining to this data in the description section below. So check out the link in the description section below and let us know what you think. What is the bottom line? Early evidence is suggesting that the state policies have not pushed people back into the workforce, although a lot of economists are saying that more data is necessary to make judgments long term. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I think that we are in a very unique situation in our economy, and I think that a lot of work needs to be done before we can find the right sense of balance. One thing is for sure, the $300 a week went a long way in actually helping people. However, the premature termination of the $300 a week has the potential to hurt a lot of individuals who need help the most. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. My name is Dr. Nitin Choda. Let me know whether you agree about the reallocation of this money towards our roads, our bridges, and our infrastructure. Thank you so much for watching. Please click the like button. Please subscribe. Please join our community. Our community is growing rapidly, and I welcome you to subscribe to our channel and click notifications. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.